Your Pinpoint Doppler forecast. This is 17 News at Sunrise.
A new study suggests stricter vaccination requirements could help boost immunization rates. Yale University researchers looked at 29 countries in Europe where vaccination laws vary, and they found that nations that required vaccines for measles and pertussis without allowing exemptions had higher immunization rates than those without such mandates. Countries that imposed financial penalties for skipping required vaccines also had better coverage.
A 4-year-old girl from Iowa is recovering from a life-threatening case of the flu, but the illness blinded her, and doctors say it could be permanent. Elizabeth Cohen has more.
Is that good?
Jade DeLucia.
Applesauce is an applesauce. I don't know what applesauce is.
The day before Christmas, this happy, healthy 4-year-old little girl had to be life-flighted to the Children's Hospital at the University of Iowa as her parents watched, terrified.
I didn't think I was going to see her again at that point. I really didn't.
Good morning, Jade. We love you.
Jade had the flu, a strain called influenza B. It's spreading quickly across the country, which is highly unusual for this time of year. And experts say the most vulnerable to it are children. In the pediatric intensive care unit, Jade was unresponsive, a ventilator breathing for her.
Influenza B is activating her own immune system to start attacking her own organs, specifically the brain, and causing brain swelling.
For days, Jade's mom and dad didn't know what the future would bring. Her doctors feared she might not make it.
It just hurts and it rips your heart out because you just want her to wake up.
Heavenly Father, we just ask that you wrap the angels around Jade this morning and throughout the day. We pray for healing today.
Then finally, after nearly 2 weeks,
Hey, Jade.
Jade woke up. It felt like a miracle, but then her doctors noticed something.
Can you find the unicorn? Can you find it, girl? Is it hard to see?
Jade can't see.
Yeah.
The flu caused inflammation in her brain, and she may be blind forever.
Throw it.
Her parents know Jade still has a long way to go in her recovery.
Jade, do you feel okay? No.
And they're stunned by what the flu can do to a healthy child. Elizabeth Cohen, CNN reporting.
It's just terrifying.
It's terrifying, yeah.
I mean, you think the flu, it sounds so routine.
Yeah,
it's so serious.
It is, and I think sometimes we forget because you can always get the flu shot. Everyone talks about, oh yeah, I have the flu, but the actual flu virus is something that is very serious, and you have to take precautions in order not to get it. So, and that's another reminder too. I know a lot of people will go to work when they're sick.
They're sick. They're going to tough it out.
They're going to tough it out. Don't do that. Don't take any chances. No. All right, well, still ahead this morning, tax season is fast approaching.
How to get the most bang for your buck when it comes to returns.
KGET Business Watch is brought to you by Grapevine MSP Technology Services, the Valley's leading IT service provider.
Welcome back in your 17 Business Watch. And $3 billion down the drain. That's how much money goes unused on gift cards every year. That's according to the Mercator Advisory Group. Any unspent money gets sent back to the retailer or bank, who are often happy to have it. The good news is that around a decade ago, new rules added consumer protections to gift cards. Still, if you got any gift cards this past holiday season, you should use them sooner rather than later, experts say. And if you received a gift card for a store you don't shop at, you have some options. You can sell the card on the online exchange pool called Cardpool. You can also regift it or just simply donate it. Well, some of you may have already started the process of getting your tax returns ready because you're expecting a refund. So while you're at it, here's something you can do to help get a refund next year. Details from NBC's Chris Clackham.
My refund was about half of what it normally is.
Remember tax time last year and the disappointment over refunds?
People got surprised by their refunds. They weren't as big as they thought they were going to be.
That was because people had not adjusted their withholdings in light of the new Federal Tax Cut Act. So what millions did a year ago and what tax experts say they should consider doing again now, change your withholdings, your W-4, especially if you're expecting big personal changes in 2020.
things like, having a baby or buying a house will change your tax situation.
Kathy Pickering with H&R Block says the timing's right to adjust W-4s because many are already preparing 2019 tax returns.
So as your W-2s are coming in the mail, maybe you're starting to get some bank statements with that year-end tax information.
Gather and file quickly, she says, to help prevent hackers from filing a fake return in your name and getting the refund you deserve. Chris Clappin, NBC News.
5:28 still ahead and on Sunrise.
Between impeachment proceedings and conflict with Iran, there's a lot going on in Washington. Tracy Potts has more coming up after the break.